welcome to Katrin's Pilates. This is session 2 and today we'll focus on our back muscles and our butt. But of course, as always, all the other muscles will be worked out as well in this Pilates session. So thank you for joining and have fun. We'll start on all four today. So the hands should be underneath your shoulders and the knees should be underneath your hips. Your neck should be long. And then we start in moving your coccyx towards the pubic bone. So roll your hip in and round your back. The chin can come to the chest. And then flatten your back, cat and cow. Start the movement with your coccyx and take the pelvic muscle and belly button into account. So when you round your back, put your belly button and pelvic muscle inside, and when you go straight, you do the cat and the cow, then put your sit bones apart and stretch your pelvic muscle. So now the movement will be smaller. So you round not all the way up and you don't go down all the way. And then at some point you stop when your back and your neck is very straight and long. Imagine somebody's pulling at the coccyx and the center of your head. Somebody's pulling with the string and makes your spine really, really long. Okay, then let's start. When we exhale, we contract pelvic muscle and belly button and take the weight out of the right hand and the left knee. Inhale, put the weight back. Exhale, take a little bit weight out of your hand and your knee, the opposite knee, and put the weight back. Now, don't lift your knee and your hand yet. But just take the weight out. Take the pressure off the hand and the knee. 2 more times. And then we go to the left hand and the right knee. And you exhale. You take the pressure out. Shoulders stay away from your ears. Put the pressure back. So you may feel some obliques and some muscle in the back. The muscles next to your spine will start to contract already. Each time you take the pressure out. Okay. Then we do the right hand and the left knee again. Then we put the right hand onto the small finger side. And then the pressure is out of the left knee as well. So we push the left leg back and take it in. Take your breath into account. Exhale, push your leg long. Inhale, take it back. Belly button, pelvic muscle are contracted. And your nose points towards the floor. Optimal would be in front of your fingertips. Next time we leave the leg long and then we push the hand forward and backward. But the shoulder should not come forward. Just the hand forward until, as far as possible, and the shoulder shouldn't come forward. Next time we leave the hand and the leg long. And then we lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Imagine you have a cup of water on your coccyx or on your cruciate, and it should stay there, it shouldn't fall. If you want more stability, you put the other leg diagonal, then you have more stability. Lift. And lower belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted. exercise. Your nose should point towards the mat as well. Now you only lift your leg, and with your leg you draw circles on the wall behind you. One circle is one exhalation and inhalation. Don't put too much pressure on your hand, but for stability is still there. And change direction with your leg. Your shoulders are away from your ear, belly button, pelvic muscle are contracted. 2 more circles. And then put your leg back, put your leg down, put everything back, and sit back. Move your wrists, relax your neck. If you have too much pain in your wrist, you can always stop the video and have a short break and start up again. Then we put the hands onto the ground again, the shoulders above the hands, so the hands are a little bit further apart than your knees. Of course, your shoulders are a little bit further apart than your hips. Then we go to the other side. Maybe you want to round and flatten your back again to find your straight back. The shoulders away from the ears, belly button, pelvic muscle. And when you exhale, you take the pressure out of the left hand and the right knee. If you feel pain in your wrists, try to make a little air space underneath your hand. Try not to use your fists or anything else. Try to do that or have more breaks. And then we leave the pressure out of the left hand and the right knee. Put the left hand on the small finger side. And then first we push the leg back. Exhale and inhale. Take it back. On the back side of your foot, it can slide backwards. And it comes back. It doesn't matter if your towel moves a little bit as well. Your nose points towards the ground, your shoulders stay away from your ear. And next time we leave the leg straight, and then we go forward with our arm and backward. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back. We leave the arm in front and lift and lower. Belly button, pelvic muscle. Imagine a cup of water. You don't want it to fall. And if you want, you can stabilize with your other shin a little bit. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Actually, you could also inhale when you lift and exhale when you lower, but do it in your breathing rhythm so it's nice and slow, which makes it more intense. Then we leave the arm down there, lift only the leg and do the circles. Draw some nice circles on the wall, also nice and slow. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contract, otherwise you will move in your hips. And the other way around. Change direction. 3 more. I think you can feel it in your shoulder, in your belly, and of course in your back. Last one. Legs, posture back. Put everything back and down and sit backward. Relax your wrists. Sit round your back. Okay, perfect. Then you reach forward as far as you can. And then you come with your shoulders above your heads. So the shoulders are above your wrists, but the knees are not underneath your hips anymore. It doesn't matter, it's good, it's fine. So the shoulders are away from your ears again, and you don't let your butt hang, but you put your butt up as far as you can. Your nose should point towards the floor in front of your fingertips, and then we do our favorite exercise, our push-ups. But we do the triceps push-ups. So we bend our elbows, maybe you have a look first, we bend our elbows towards the knees, so backwards. And the nose comes from up there, vertical towards the mat. Breathe in when you lower, breathe out when you push yourself up. So you put the arms not to the side, but you put the elbows backwards. I know it's hard, and it's fine if you only do a little bit. So you should have got started. Push yourself up and exhale. If you want to do more, actually, you can put your feet onto your toes and then bend your arms here. Don't lower your head, just bend your arms. We do 3 more. Two more. Your butt stays where it is. Don't go too low. And then we go all the way down, down. Lay yourself down onto your mat. Nice and slow. Don't fall. Okay. Relax. You move your wrists. And put yourself down, that you can put your forehead onto the mat. So we will start with the exercise on the belly side, and we'll start in the U shape. So you will have your small fingers on the mat or on the floor, and your thumbs point towards the ceiling. You have a right angle in your elbows and your shoulders, and your forehead can lay down on the mat. Then, as always, you contract belly button and pelvic muscle. So you lift your belly button a little bit from the mat. Then you take your shoulders away from your ears, lengthen your neck and lift your forehead. And when you breathe out, belly button, pelvic muscle, then you lift the right hand. I know it's a little bit hard, only you lift the hand and not the elbow. Breathe out, breathe in, lower the hand. It's a preparation for the exercise we do right afterwards. Shoulders away from the ears. 2 more. And then you lift the whole arm, including the elbow, but the thumb is always higher and the hand is always higher than the elbow. Breathe out, breathe in, lower. Belly button, pelvic muscle, always up here. You should feel it in your upper back and in your arm and your shoulder maybe as well. It's also for the rotators. 2 more. Last one. And lower the right arm. We start right away with the left arm. Shoulders away from the ears again. Belly button, pelvic muscle. The nose points towards the mat, but the forehead is off the mat. And you lift your left hand. Lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You can also do it the other way around. What is better for you? Try to keep your head straight, don't move it to the side. Some people tend to move it. 2 more. Just lift the hand as far as possible for you. Doesn't matter how high that is. And then we lift the whole arm. Belly button, pelvic muscle. Pull inside again and then lift and lower the whole arm. Hand, remember hand is higher than the elbow. Two more. In your breathing rhythm, nice and slow. And then lower the arm and lower your forehead. Relax. Move your butt right to left. And then we do the same thing but with straight arms, which makes it a little bit more intense, which prepares for the exercise I'm aiming at. So have a V shape in your arms now. Put your forehead on the mat. And then belly button, pelvic muscle. Then take the shoulders away from your ears. So you pull your hands towards you a little bit more. At the same time, you can lift your head, your forehead from the mat and lengthen your neck again. Your hands are on the small finger side again. And then we lift the right arm. We stay with the right arm, belly button, pelvic muscle are contracted to protect the lumbar spine. And lift and lower. Shoulder is away from the ear. Pull it towards your butt. Breathe out, lift. Inhale, lower. Maybe you feel it's more intense. Sorry. So we do, put the right arm down, we do the left arm. Shoulders still away from your ears. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted. And we do 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Nice and slow. Last one. And then we swap. Keep the tension. Right arm. Left arm. Right arm. Exhale. Inhale. Left arm. Remember you got a V shape so you are not too far together with your hands. If you put the hands more together, it will get harder. One more time each side. And remember you can take a break whenever you need one. Okay, lower your arms, lower your forehead, release the tension. Maybe you want to move your heels towards the butt and move them right to left. But do whatever is good for you. So we'll give the arms, the shoulders, the upper back a little break. The arms will stay in the U shape while having the break. It's just better for your shoulders. And then the legs and the lower back will work out. Start with the forehead on the mat. And then, as usual, belly button, pelvic muscle. So your pubic bone gets pushed into the mat a little bit more. And your belly button lifts from the mat very gently. And then you lift. Put the shoulders away from the ears. Straighten your neck and lift your forehead. Then we go to the right leg. Push it out, make it really long, and then lift. And lower. When you exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. hip, don't put your hip to one side. Just stay straight and lift and lower your leg. Also, your leg doesn't go to one side, it just goes up and down. Keep the tension in belly button, pelvic muscle. And next time you stay up there with your leg, with your foot. Flex and point your toes. So pull your toes towards you and push it away. Pull it towards you and your shoulders still stay away from your ears. Stay relaxed, the elbows away from your shoulders. And when you inhale, you point, and when you exhale, you flex. Then you keep the toes flexed next time you have them. And then you draw circles with your heel onto the wall, as we did before. Nice and slow. Exhalation, inhalation is one circle. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted. And change direction. As I said, it's a butt workout as well. 2 more. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted. Last one. And we lift and lower the leg all the way. Release belly button, pelvic muscle, forehead, arms, everything. Release and relax. Maybe you want to put your hands underneath your forehead, your heels towards the butt, move them right to left, or do circles. Do whatever is good for you. You can also massage your butt, whatever works for you. Okay, bend the left leg. Put your arms in the U shape again, elbows away from the shoulders, belly button, pelvic muscle contracted. Lift your forehead, shoulders away from the ears. And then we lift the left leg. We push it out of our hip, make it really long, and lift and lower. In your breathing rhythm, so exhale and lift, inhale and lower. Do 3 more. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted, shoulders and elbows and arms as relaxed as possible. Last one. Keep the leg up there. Pull your toes towards you and push them away. Flex and point in your breathing rhythm. Exhale, inhale. Protect your lumbar spine and your nose points towards the mat still. And next time you keep your toes flexed and you draw those circles onto the wall. Do as big circles as possible, but don't move your hips to the side. Don't lift the hip bone from the mat. And change direction. Try to keep the tension out of your shoulders. Do 3 more. Belly button, pelvic muscle should keep the contraction. Last one. Lift and lower the leg. And the forehead can relax as well. Your shoulders, everything can relax. Maybe you want to massage your butt. Move your legs towards the butt. Move them right to left. Okay. Last exercise on this belly side. We combine arms and legs. So we have the arms in the V shape again. Shoulders away from the ears. Forehead can start on the mat because we take belly button, pelvic muscle, and then long neck and take it off the mat. So we do diagonal as we did before onto all 4. we lift the right arm and the left leg. When you exhale, belly button pelvic muscle contract even more, and then push the leg out and lift the right arm and inhale, lower. Then we swap to the other side. Always push your leg out before you lift it. Always swap the side. The shoulder stays away from your ear, and also the elbow gives lots of space in between your ear and your elbow. Actually, this exercise in Pilates is called star. Maybe you feel like a star now. Belly button, pelvic muscle contracted. Protect the lumbar spine. And do one more each side. Maybe you want to lift everything, arms and both legs, and lower them. And release, relax. Okay, perfect workout for your back. So we turn to the side now, and we lay down that we have the back parallel to the mat, to the back side of your mat, and your shins are parallel to the front side of your mat. Your arm is towards, is long in prolongation of your spine, and the hand is towards the ceiling. Your other arm, the upper arm, can just stay on the mat somewhere. Your head can lay down first, but now we'll push the shoulder away on which we lay on and lift the head. So you keep the arm, the head in this position as long as you can. If you cannot lift the neck or cannot hold it from your neck, then bend your arm, your lower arm, and put your neck down onto it. Try to keep the spine lengthened, so keep it straight. And also it's easier to hold your hand when you don't go forward or backward and don't go too high. That there is no other way, no curve in your spine, but the spine is really straight. Your upper hip, you push to the end of the mat, so you push it away from your shoulder, so you have an air space underneath your waist. Then take the shoulder away from the ear, as said earlier, and have the neck very long. Imagine the string which pulls you. Belly button, pelvic muscle contract, and then you lift and lower your upper leg. Check your posture. When you push your hip away, then it gives you stability. Okay, perfect. Do it nice and slow in your breathing rhythm. And then we start with the shell. So you push the lower foot, the toes onto the ground, the heel towards the ceiling, and the upper foot puts the heel on top. So we open and close the knees now, only the knees, which is called the shell. The head is still in prolongation, still very long. And the shell works out the piriformis muscle, which goes over your butt. Maybe you can feel it already. Open as far as you can. We also take the breathing into account. Open and close when you inhale and exhale, or exhale and inhale. Doesn't matter which way around. Two more. And then relax and release for a moment. Maybe you want to massage your neck. Maybe you want to massage your butt. And then we go into this position one more time. So you push the butt away from your shoulder first,
or from your, to the end of the mat. Then your shoulder away from your ear towards the butt as well. Lift your head, straighten your spine, lengthen your neck. And then belly button, pelvic muscle. Then you put the foot onto your toes, the lower foot and the upper one onto the heel towards the ceiling. And you straighten your upper leg. And you move it backwards and come forward. But your head is fixed. Imagine somebody put a stick through it and it cannot go forward or backward. It just stays here. You don't have to hold it. You can still have your hand on the floor, but try to move it as little as possible. Your head is still straight and long. I know it's hard if you look towards the video. And then your leg stays back there. Then you pull the toes towards you and move the heel upwards and downwards. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted. And smile. It's fun. It's workout. Keep the toes downwards, the heel upwards, and lift and lower your leg. Really good. 3, 2, 1 last one. I have another exercise. We do the circles with our heel onto the wall. There's some more circles in different beautiful colors we need to draw here. And the other way around. Still keep your hips stabilized. Don't move forward or backward. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted. 2 more. Put your leg back onto the other one. Relax. And then we move to the other side. In my classes in the gym, you can just turn out on the other side, but here we need to move a little bit more. Back side is on the back side of your mat. Shins are parallel to the front side of your mat. Your head can lay down first. So we start right away. The hip pushes away towards the end of the mat, away from your shoulder. Then your shoulder moves away from the shoulder moves away from your ear, like this movement. Yeah? But on the mat. Then your forehead, your head is up, belly button, pelvic muscle are contracted, and you lift and lower your leg. You have this air space on your waist, and here you feel the stick through your hip. Lift and lower. Shins are parallel to the floor, so you have a right angle in your knee and your hip. So you put the lower foot onto the ground, the toes onto the ground, the heel towards the ceiling, upper heel on top, and open and close your knees. Belly button, pelvic muscles still contracted, and open as far as you can. Keep the knee up there for a moment, and come back in your breathing rhythm. Do 3 more. And relax and release. Remember, you can always put your head, your head onto the arm if your neck is too weak, if your neck is too tired, if it hurts too much. Okay, massage your butt. Ready for the last exercise for today. So, your hip goes away, waist has an S space, shoulder away from the ear, lift your head, relaxed arm, and the lower foot onto the ground, the toes onto the ground, heel towards the ceiling. It just gives you more stability. Long leg, and you go backwards and downwards without backward and forward without moving your hip. Imagine the stick which fixes your hip. In your breathing rhythm, nice and slow. With a long neck. Do 2 more. Last one. And then keep the legs straight. Pull the toes towards you and turn the heel towards the ceiling and the toes towards the ceiling, or the heel towards the ground. Only move your leg, not your hip. Your hip stays stable. Yes, perfect. Keep the toes towards the ground and lift and lower. That's good for your butt, right? In your breathing rhythm, go as high as you can without moving your hip. And smile. It's fine. 2 more. And then we do the circles. 1 circle is 1 exhalation, 1 inhalation. Can you feel it in your abs as well? Great. Last one this direction, swap directions. And we do 5 more. Only 2 more. Really good. Bend your knee, relax everything. Massage yourself. And then we are done. I hope you will do my stretching, which is the next video. And then I hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day. Thank you for doing Katrin's Pilates.